Stylish Lord going in. Lights on. Just about set. Gates open, racing. State of Fury, Sapphire Street were the last two out. Influencing was away well with Solar System. Stylish Lord is working up. Cool Memory on the inside. Centre Bonders next with Miss Rockjoy. State of Fury now driving up on the rail. Miss Rockjoy back with Bondi Plunge on the outside. On Patrol as third last with New Music, and Sapphire Street as the last one. Influencing got across and took the lead, and with 1,000 to go is just in front of Stylish Lord on the outside. Bondi Plunge has worked up out wider into third. Cool Memories fourth. Down on the fence on the inside of Solar System. They were followed by Centre Bond, who's 3/4 wider out midfield. State of Fury's on the inside of Miss Rockjoy, then On Patrol. New Music second last. Sapphire Street is still back last. Influencing is the leader. They gallop onto the 600. Influencing just in front of Stylish Lord, and Bondi Plunges close up. Centre Bond is out there wider with Solar System in the middle. On the inside is Cool Memory back behind the leaders. Then the next trio On Patrol on the outside of Miss Rockjoy, who covers State of Fury, and then Sapphire Street. New Music back to last as they corner. Bondi Plunge went up with Stylish Lord to grab. Influencing into the straight. Centre Bond is still there. Out wider On Patrol, and from the back is Sapphire Street running on well. Bondi Plunge had gone to the lead. On Patrol is grabbing Bondi Plunge. Sapphire Street coming at On Patrol. Sapphire Street has grabbed On Patrol, and Sapphire Street from On Patrol. Bondi Plunge, I think, third. New Music making ground. Centre Bond still there boxing on from Stylish Lord and Cool Memory. Miss Rockjoy was wider out, and they were followed by Solar System further back to State of Fury, and Influencing was one of the last ones to pull up. Sapphire Street from Lusts has reeled them in out wider on the track, and has went up and grabbed On Patrol, who got to Bondi Plunge, who had found the front into the straight. And Sapphire Street, another Parnham victory, this time in the saddle for Chris, a double for he. Winner prepared by Dan Morton. Interim placings are 2, 9, 6, 7. 2 Sapphire Street, 9 On Patrol, 6 Bondi Plunges third, fourth goes 7 Centre Bond at number 7. Fifth is New Music, and sixth is Stylish Lord. 2, 9, 6, 7. Half neck winning margin with a further length second to third, a half a length by a neck, and the time is 1:24.44. 1:24.44. Sapphire Street number 2. Chris Parnham another winner, and he's ridden Sapphire Street for trainer Dan Morton, and the filly is by Street Boss out of Necklet and raced by Oakland Park Stud. 3 wins in 14 starts. It's been racing consistently, has come from the back to round them up, and a win by a short neck. On Patrol, Matty Derrick for Sean and Jake Casey, who momentarily had the lead before Sapphire Street reached the gelding. He's by War Chant out of Artie's Bell. B and Mrs. J along with C. Duran owning. And third to 6, Bondi Plunge. Brad Parnham for Dan Morton. And the filly by Bondi out of La Plunge. But Sapphire Street in 1:24.44, getting there by a short neck, winning race number 5 of the day. And another Parnham, Neville and Steve combined in the previous. And the first 2, the Parnhams as well. And here's the winner, Sapphire Street, returning. Lockie Taylor's down in the mounting yard, and he's with winning trainer Dan Morton.
Thanks, Matty Mac. Certainly are. Dan, Sapphire Street, she's been up for a little while now. This was her 6th start. How have you viewed her campaign thus far?
Really good. We actually sent her back to the farm for a little bit of a break in between, so she's had a little break in between the last one and this one. But yeah, she's super effective when the race pattern works for her, which is it did today.
What were your instructions or discussions like with Chris pre-race? It looked like a sticky draw on paper, 11 of 11, but as you mentioned, the race panned out nicely.
Yeah, very minimal. I said, just make it up as you go.
At what point did you feel like she was the winner? Because we've seen on her day, she is a filly with a really nice turn of foot.
Yeah, I just getting to the corner, I knew she'd let rip. They were getting softened up a bit up forward, so I knew it sort of looked like it was going to pan out okay for her, whether or not she could reel him in time or not. But like I say, she's very effective when that sets up like that for her.
Is she a fairly versatile filly in terms of what distance you'd like to race her over? Obviously, she went to a mile last start, 1600 last start, 1400 today, and 1100 first up earlier on in the campaign. What's her best trip?
Probably the 1400 we feel, but yeah, anything sort of short up to that.
Ice Pick Nick in the next. He steps out to 1400 metres and looks like he's found a suitable race.
Yeah, he went to 1400 a couple of times over east, probably didn't really work for him, but he's drawn the pole today, and if he can get it soft enough forward, then I just want to have a look at him at it.
Congratulations here and good luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
There's Dan Morton bringing up yet another winner, and so is Chris Parnham. That's a double on today's program. He's catching up with Scotty.
Well, Chris Parnham, first up, this filly actually won over 1,000 metres. Then she's been out as far as a mile, now back to 1,400. She's had a wonderful prep.
Yeah, she's had a really good prep. Won well, fresh from a spell. I think it was at 1,200 or something, maybe 1,000. But yeah, ever since then she's run well without winning. But I think she got stressed as a mile. A mile was probably a bit far for her, but she's found a winnable race today, and she did it well.
I take it back. I think you were right. I think it was 1,200 first up, but on the fresher side today, back to 14. She was always going to settle rearwards, but it must be a nice feeling being able to make a bit of ground down the outside and sort of ride a filly like her the way that she needs to be ridden.
Yeah, that's right. You got to ride her to finish off late, and we got a beautiful drag into it from on patrol, and but no, she's got a really good turn of foot, so it's a pleasure to ride.
Not to give too much away, but how are you going to ride Alaskan today?
Just wherever he's comfortable. He's got the winkers on today, so we need to get him to switch off, wherever that is. I'm not really fussed where I am in the runners. I'd imagine he'd be in the first half, and then we'll work out from there.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham bringing up another winner this time. It's combining with Dan Morton and Sapphire Street to take out the Pepsi Max Handicap.
Landing.